Hi, thanks, Eugene. Thanks everybody who are online today. Okay. Yes, I agree with Eugene. Okay, when you're out and about, you're having something to drink, something to eat. Yes, do take care of yourself. Yeah, we're still not out in the clear yet. All right, you have to stay safe and stay healthy still. Okay, so my name is Karin, and today I'm going to be with you for Health Hour and sharing with you about digestive health and why is it important to stay healthy and stay safe, right? So healthy gut, healthy gut, healthy life. Yeah, definitely. Okay, if you're like me, okay, if your stomach is happy, you also feel happy for the day, right? And then you can do things that you normally will do, right? But if you eat something wrong and you don't feel well, okay, chances are you also don't have a good day and you just want to stay home and you just want to curl up in bed and do nothing after that, right? Okay, so so definitely our stomachs are very important, our gut, our digestive tract is very important, so we'll use the word interchangeably, right? The gut and the digestive tract, they mean the same thing. Yeah, and we want to take care of our bodies definitely for it. Okay, so wait, my slide can change. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So, how many of you are like me? Okay. When we go on a holiday, right? This mishaps happen. Okay. So for me, right? I don't pack toilet rolls, but I actually pack two things in my bag. Okay. Number one, I actually pack anti-diarrhea pills. Okay, for sure, because people, I have many a time, right? When I go on a holiday and my whole holiday is destroyed because I have actually a upset stomach. Maybe I ate something wrong, maybe the water it didn't clear with me, or it's something, little things can happen. Yeah, anything can happen during holiday, right? And it destroys your whole holiday. You have, like I said, if it happens to you, you just want to stay at home, you just want to stay in a room and do nothing. So all the beautiful seas, the beautiful sea, the beautiful beaches, right, hardly have a chance to take a look at, right? The second thing, and the second thing I actually pack with me, definitely, right? I don't pack Panadol, I don't pack cough drops and everything, because to me that will heal itself. Yeah. So my anti-diarrhea pills are very important to me. The second one, now that I know of our probiotic PCC pills, right, that Pharmanex has, right, I definitely pack these ones as well. Okay. So today, what's the story? Why is digestive health involved with bacteria and our digestive system? Right? Definitely, because as we all know, that bacteria is all around us, and 70% of our body, right, our immune system, right, is localized in the digestive tract. Okay, the first liner. Okay, what it means actually is how healthy, how the immunity levels in our body. Okay, starts from our stomach, starts from our digestive tract, starts from our gut. Okay, so we need to take care. We definitely need to take care because a lot of it is in the bacteria. The good bacteria, the good and friendly bacteria can be inside there. The bad bacteria is inside there as well. Okay, so most of it lies in the small intestines. Okay, the small intestines are a workhorse. Okay, why I say that? Because when the food goes into the small intestines, right, it's actually broken up, right? The nutrients ones can, some of them are good and nutritious for our body. The nutrients are good, so the bacteria helps to work on the nutrients, and it goes back into our body. That's how important it is, right? And there are 400 million bacterial species in our body. Okay, not 400 million bacteria only. It's actually the species. There are different kinds of it. Okay, so like I said just now, right, why is it so important? Because the bacteria sticks onto our stomach lining, all right, our small intestine lining, right? And then actually it dissipates, it dissipates the nutrients, okay, in terms of immunity systems, in terms of defense systems, and even it even sends out serotonin chemicals, happy chemicals to our brain, so that it's basically for function, for our whole body function. Okay, so our whole body system, our small intestines are very important. Okay, because the nutrients go there first, the food goes there first. Yeah, whether it's nutrients, good nutrients, or bad bacteria, right? This is another whole lot of other matter. Okay, so what causes all these problems? Okay, stress, definitely. Okay, I think in our society, I think even because of the pandemic, even you have a home, sometimes there's actually talks about getting stressed. Okay, and anxiety also, even though they're kids, especially kids, kids that are staying at home, right? Or young adults that are staying at home, but they still have exams to go to. It actually causes stress. Stress causes all these anxiety levels and to increase, and also gives you problems with the tummy as well. Of course, overseas travel, right now, maybe you say you cut down on overseas travel, but think back, like I said, for me before, right, when I actually had to travel, when I used to travel, not had to, we love to travel, right? So when we traveled, right, I always had to make sure that I wasn't going to be eating contaminated food, right? People who know me, they will know, I share from the same plate. I usually end up, I'm the one who actually gets sick. Yeah. So my the food doesn't agree because there's actually bacteria in it, bad bacteria in it. Of course, the use of contraceptives, okay, antibiotics as well, okay, and aging. Okay, as we grow older, I think for us who are actually inside here, we know that as we grow older, okay, our body systems not it's certain things slows down, right? So in terms of, especially now, sometimes when you eat, right, you say the food doesn't digest so fast as before. It's true, okay, because as we grow older, and it depends on how much you stress your digestive tract as well. The more stresses it has on it, you make it work harder, right? Because it's a workhorse, you make it work harder, right? Definitely, it ages faster as well. So we need to have things that actually combat and protect it even more. Okay, so common ailments, heartburn. Okay, as we grow older, as I've noticed a lot of friends, as they grow older and they're more, right, before that they could eat anything, everything, they can wipe out buffet tables and everything, but as they grow older, they say, oh, I eat a little bit, then I feel heartburn, reflux, that kind of issue. Definitely, yeah, because I said you overwork your digestive tract, yeah, without taking care of it. Yeah, okay. So also IBS. Okay, IBS can be from a long term, in terms of diarrhea, constipation, flatulence as well. Flatulence basically means farting, yeah, or belching. Yeah, they're both sounds that comes out of either way. Yeah, okay. It is actually it can be, it's definitely an issue as well. All right, then urinary tract infection. If the things you eat and the wrong bacteria comes out into your body, comes out of you, right? Definitely, it will affect the rest of your body parts as well. Okay, and of course, the serious ones is definitely getting ulcers out of it inside your stomach. Okay, so 7 signs of an unhealthy gut, right? Number one, okay, having an number one is a very very obvious upset stomach. Okay, so sometimes people say they have constipation, they don't go to the toilet very often, or they go to the toilet too often. Yeah, all these actually signs that either your body, your gut is actually overworking or underworking. Basically, what it means also is true is that the nutrients are not getting to your body. It's not going towards your, not the small intestines are not working well enough, okay, effective enough, so that actually the good nutrients actually gets dissipated into the rest of your body. Okay, it gets into the bloodstream and goes into your body. Okay, yeah. And then second one, okay, high sugar diet and processed food. Okay, doctors always tell you don't overeat, don't eat too much fast food and things. It is true. Okay, it is very very true. Okay, because it causes a lot of inflammation. It can cause a lot of inflammation. Some people say, no, I don't have inflammation. Okay, it's not that you don't have inflammation. Maybe your immune system is stronger. So like younger adults, okay, younger people, right, they actually can be able to take a lot more. The body, like I said, your immune system is very strong when you're young, right? So you can actually take more things in. Yeah, but long-term usage, I couldn't say usage, long-term of eating all these processed foods, okay, is not the way to go as well. Okay, and another thing about having a high sugar diet, okay, sugar encourages the growth of bad bacteria in our body. Okay, so like I said, you need to have a healthy balance of good and bad bacteria. Of course, you want more good ones and less bad ones, right? Okay, the third one, unintentional weight changes. Okay, in that sense, your weight can swing both ways. Okay, you eat a lot and you keep losing weight, or you eat very little and keep putting on weight. Okay, these are signs that your gut can actually are not accepting the nutrients they're not working the nutrients properly. It's not going to your body, into your bloodstream and into your body at all. So be mindful of that, okay? And be careful, be mindful, and maybe you need to check with the doctor what happens, what's wrong with you. Okay, it could be more underlying issues than you realize. Yeah. Okay, the fourth one, sleep disturbances. So just now, like I said, right, even your gut, our gut produces this thing called serotonin. Yeah, and honestly, 90%, okay, of this serotonin is actually manufactured. The gut actually helps to manufacture it, and it actually goes into the, so that serotonin is actually called a happy chemical into your brains. Yeah. So like if your stomach is not well, yeah, you also don't feel good sleeping. So for example, I give you an example. My mom had a reflux. Okay, one night she had reflux in the middle of the night when she was going to bed, and she was very worried. Honestly, for an old person, right? She thought she was going to have a heart attack because she felt very, very uncomfortable in the stomach. Yeah, so these are actually she probably ate something wrong. Yeah, definitely, and she wasn't taking care. It just manifested throughout the night for her. So this is actually very real, and it actually can be dangerous as well. Okay, so another sign of a unhealthy gut, skin irritation. Definitely, have you eaten something and then after that you flare up in hives? Because if you haven't, I have. Okay, like I said, I've taken, you travel, right? Everything you eat. Yeah, so when you eat, right, then you don't really know what goes inside the food. You don't know how they prepare it, right? And then after that, I get hives. I get hives on the leg. I get hives on the face. I get hives on my hair, even in my scalp, even. Yeah. So in that sense, right? The skin is the first line of defense in your body. Yeah. So it actually shows up. Yeah. So when we actually know that, right, we actually need to take care of it as well. We know that we ate something wrong. Something has gone wrong inside the stomach, and we have to take care of it. Okay. So another sign, autoimmune conditions as well. So autoimmune conditions is related to a low immune system. Yeah, your immune system is not working very well. Yeah, so for me, I relate to this very well because I do have an autoimmune condition. Yeah, and when you have an autoimmune conditions, a lot of times there are a lot of food intolerances. Yeah, a little, like I said, a little bit, you eat a little bit something wrong, right? Or not wrong, okay, something that your body cannot take, cannot effectively put it into the rest of the bloodstream, right? Then it flares out. It flares out either in the skin, or it flares out with rashes. It flares out with fever and stuff like that. So in terms, there are a lot of food intolerances around. Okay, lactose being one of them, gluten. Fruit, nuts are very highly you have to have a very, very strong and healthy digestive tract to be able to work with nuts. So there are a lot of people with nut allergies around. Okay. So having said that, right, the basis of why why you need to take care of your digestive tract, right? We introduce, so in Pharmanex, we introduce you this probiotics, okay, called PCC, probiotic PCC. Okay, so inside every capsule, right, it's actually a beneficial bacteria, okay, that we call so beneficial bacteria, we actually call it probiotic. Okay, and it's actually live probiotics. Okay, and it basically to maintain your gastrointestinal health better. Okay, right? So lactose. Okay, so what's in probiotic PCC? Okay, is this thing called a lactobacillus fermentum PCC? It's a very long word, right? Yeah. So, and why in Pharmanex, right? We actually use this probiotic, this good bacteria, okay, because it's actually proven to survive in gastric acid and effectively colonize the gut. So you talk about colonizing, usually you think colonizing is not a good word to use, right? But in this sense, colonizing, it means it actually stays in the body. It takes over the small intestine, and if you have a good one, definitely good, like good soldiers, they protect your country better, right? So the same thing. So this lactobacillus fermentum PCC actually protects your stomach better and for a longer period of time. Okay, so if you are really pure vegetarian, eat pure the fruits and vegetables only, yeah, it's clinical studies have shown they can stay in the stomach for up to 14 days. Of course, not everybody is like so pure, right? So if you ask me, so how come you only last for me? Sometimes I feel well, sometimes I don't feel well. Because honestly, we also include meat. We include a lot of other things into our diet, right? But it actually helps to protect as well. Okay, so every capsule it contains a minimum of 2 billion, okay, of these probiotics, okay, so that it can actually protect you for a longer period of time. Okay, I've got a lot of friends, they actually do take Probio, and they actually always ask me, how many billion, how much is there inside every capsule? Yeah, I'm thinking, when I first was just taking a supplement, right, I actually thought, what's this big deal about how many capsules, how many billion of these little bacteria there is? Okay, I'll go further a little bit and I explain to you for some bit more later. Okay, so like I said just now, they had 12 clinical studies. So here I'm just going to show you two, which I feel and which we all feel, right, it's actually very important to talk about, right? Ignore the difficult looking words, right? But actually it's very simple. Okay, so this is a clinical study, right? In terms of and they're looking for adhesion rate. Adhesion rate meaning basically the probiotics, right? The bacteria, the good bacteria, the lactobacillus fermentum PCC that can stick to the stomach lining. So if you're a good bacteria stick on a stomach lining, right, you'll realize that you actually, and it helps to protect, and it helps to work, yeah, in getting the correct nutrients out to the rest of your body. Okay, that's what's important, right? And it actually, this clinical study has actually shown that it actually has very good adhesion rate. Okay, the other picture on the left, right, actually is it shows the another brand, all right, another kind of probiotic, right? And you can see in terms of sticking to the stomach lining, it's not as many as the one on the right, the purple picture. Yeah, okay. So this is one thing, yeah, why we actually believe in our lactobacillus fermentum PCC, right? Another study that we have, okay, is this thing called Peyer's patches. So Peyer's patches, right, is a area in our stomach, in our small intestines, right, that actually is part of the defense system. Okay, it forms part of the defense system for our bodies, right? And they said, and they actually, so these two pictures on A and B, right, they found out that the probiotic PCC, right, actually likes these Peyer's patches. So they actually are happy to go towards it, right? And what it means when it goes towards it, it means this bacteria, this good bacteria, these probiotics actually make, what do you call that? They actually protect that defense system, that the Peyer's patches, right, even more so. Yeah, the B picture actually shows that there's other parts of the stomach lining that they're protecting, okay, but not as much, not the constant, they have a tendency, okay. Our probio PCC has a tendency to stick towards the Peyer's patches, and this is important because the Peyer's patches is what is the first defense. It's like your signal that says there's something wrong with the body. Yeah, they make sure that they protect it, even protect it against the bad bacteria from forming. Yeah. Okay, so the primary benefits, okay, of the probio PCC that we have, okay, it aids in digestion. Okay, definitely. Sometimes when your stomach is not well, right, and you can feel that the food digests better. Okay, not say faster, not say faster than you eat more, right? But more, it digests better. Yeah, so that you don't get the issues of, especially sometimes, you eat too late at night, or you eat, depends on our lifestyle, or wrong eating timing. Yeah, okay. It promotes digestive comfort as well, okay, and inhibits the growth of undesirable bacteria, right? Okay, so it stimulates the body's own digestive immune system. It actually builds up our immune system as well, okay, and it supports a healthy function of urinary tract. Okay, as a mother of two girls, right, I attest to it because honestly, sometimes girls, when they go to school and then they're not healthy, right? Then they come back and they're very unhappy about it. Okay. So actually, honestly, my kids actually take Probio. My kids, okay, I've got teenagers, so they're quite old already. They take Probio, and it helps them in terms of their daily bowel movements. Okay, number one, but also at the same time. Okay, at the same time, it actually helps them uh, 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 to in terms of what do you call it, when the kids are young, they in terms of skin, health, in terms of pimples and all, right, they actually help them as well. Okay, because these are actually what do you call it, teenage problems, right? Hormonal issues. Yeah. Okay, so it's suitable, yeah, definitely for everybody who's get affected by microorganisms. So like for me, okay, like I said, when I travel, right, I always bring it along with me, because I don't know when that I can eat. I mean, I like to enjoy here and there, right? Like I like to try food. Yeah. So when you try food, right, that's where the problem starts, because you don't know whether number one, whether it's clean or not. Number two, whether your body is able to take it or not. Yeah. Okay. Then those with digestive problem, diarrhea, constipation, occasional bloatedness, discomfort in stomach, right? When you travel, right? And then current users of other probiotics products. So like I said just now, I got a lot of young mothers, they actually like to ask me, oh, so your Probio, how many? Like sometimes I say, hey, in terms of changing brand, in terms of, because I believe that our safety testing, our substantiation testing, right, is very, very important when we actually introduce products to other people, right? So I always try to get them to change. And then some of them actually tell me, oh, that's only got 1 billion, and I was like, oh, this is, but honestly, 1 billion, 2 billion, the number, right, is it's not as important as what kind of probiotics that we're actually selecting, and we actually and New Skin is Pharmadex is producing, such that we can actually put it out in the market and it's safe for all users. Yeah. Okay. I've got a friend who's even better still. They say, can I make your own? Okay, so for me, very simple. If your house is a chemistry lab, okay, I'm okay with it, But if you tell me you're just making it based on what YouTube says, based on what Google says, right? In terms, Google doesn't test you for you're not tested for safety. Yeah, so sometimes uh, um, tried and tested methods, right? You can work this time round, but the second time round, maybe there's some organisms outside, right? That's so unsuitable, right? Then that whole batch might also be wrong. Okay, so a lot of times when we talk to friends about it, right, I stress upon what kind of probiotics is in each capsule. Okay, what kind of good bacteria is in each capsule, and how we can actually combat it together, especially in your gut. All right, and then suitable for people with bad breath as well. This is definitely true. Okay, because if you think about it, right, food that goes into your mouth, right, there's already bacteria inside there. Yeah, and it goes in, you say, oh, but it goes in and actually it stays inside. So when we're actually taking the Probio, right, it actually combats all these bad bacteria. Okay. Yeah, and it actually get passed out correctly lah, all right, and effectively. And skin issues as well. Okay, and in terms of mood swing also, actually, honestly, mood swings, like I said, is the serotonin production in your gut, right? And if you have the correct probiotic that's inside your gut, right, that can help dissipate these happy hormones into our cells, happy chemicals into our bodies, into our brains, right, it actually serves us better. Okay, so how to take it. Okay, so the directions we use is definitely very simple. It's only one capsule in the morning. Okay, why in the morning? After, it actually should last you the whole day. It can last you the whole day, and you can take care of your gut. Yeah, start early. If you are, you're just listening in today, or you've just started taking it, right, definitely it's going to last you, it's going to help you in the long run, because as human beings lah, okay, our gut is very important. Okay, our what we eat is very important. Not our gut, what we eat is very important. Okay, but at the same time, how we want to make sure that we enjoy the food, not only in our mouth, not in our brain also, but also in our stomach. Okay, it must stay in our stomach, happily, right? Okay, it's very important to us. Okay, so very simple. At the end of it all, trust your gut. Okay, if you, like I said, if you have a unhappy stomach, okay, chances are you won't have a good mood as well. Okay, so our gut's very important, and I hope you enjoyed the session today. Okay, okay, so my name is Karin, and back to you, Eugene. Thank you.